think I pretty much have a full face of brand new products to try. This is going to be all the makeup that I got in the Black Friday sales. But starting with primer, this is the Beauty Crop Wee Cherie Gripping Primer. And I ended up getting the bundle, so it came with the Wee Cherie Hydrating Jewel Mist. So just for reference, I have dry to normal skin. So I tend to gravitate towards a primer that feels more like moisturizer. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt and just say that anytime I touch my face, like whenever I'm doing skincare or something, anytime I touch my face, it goes really, really red. Or is it the primer? I don't actually think it is the primer, but I think maybe it is a wee bit both. I'm not a fan of this, to be honest. It's actually not too bad. It's actually blending in quite nicely, and whenever you start to massage it into the skin, it kind of does break down a wee bit, and it doesn't stay maybe as sticky as you maybe think it's going to be, and it does feel like the tiniest wee bit hydrating, but as you can see, there's a lot of stick and a lot of tack there. That's really, really great to really grip your makeup and really prolong the longevity of your base makeup, but just how it feels. And I'll more than likely not be reaching for it that often, to be honest. Maybe just reaching for it to get it used up. I have the H&B Soft Focus Luminous Glow Tint. This is in the shade GT5. So I'm really looking forward to trying this actually, because this seems like my type of go-to product at the minute. I feel like at the minute, just kind of like every day, for everyday makeup, I don't go for like really, really heavy full coverage because I feel like there's no need for it. So I always just go for a product that has the tiniest wee bit of coverage, but not too much, but just something that's going to even out the skin tone and add a glow. I kind of feel like if you find or you get a product that is just going to nicely even out the skin tone with a tint, it automatically feels or looks as if you've got a bit more coverage anyway, and then obviously a bit of glow. But so far so good actually. That is looking beautiful. That has made my skin look so glowy and so luminous. I'm loving just like the really nice natural skin like coverage that it's give. It's evened out my skin tone. You can still see like my wee blemishes and everything come through, but that's fine. It's just making my skin still look like skin, but that glow is absolutely beautiful. That is absolutely stunning. I feel like you could definitely just use this as it is, just alone, and then maybe go in and do a wee bit of concealing in the areas where you feel to add a wee bit more coverage, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to zoom these in because I am well chuffed with this product. I knew I was going to love this. Well, I hoped anyway. My skin is just nicely perfected. It still looks like skin. It feels really nice and lightweight on my skin as well. It feels as if I have nothing on. The formula was really liquidy, so it was really easy to work with and blend in. It looks seamless on the skin. The glow coming from my skin is beautiful. It just looks so nice and natural. I'll say that lightly. Also from H&B, I'm going to do a wee bit of concealer. This is the SF1W, and I'm going to go in with SF0. I have 3 cream bronzers here, and I don't know what one to use. Beauty Crop Juice Pot, Pink Honey Sheer Sun Skin, made by Mitchell Curve Case. I'm going to take the Juice Pot by the Beauty Crop. I'm going to blend this out with a BK Beauty 101. Did I tell you what shade I take? I take the shade Almond. Oh, there's my washing done. Hold on, hold on. Washing machine's just beeped. And that is looking amazing. Look how nicely that's blending out. And with a brush as well, I always like to blend out my cream products with a beauty sponge. Not for any particular reason, just in the fact that, well, I'm now going to tell you a reason. That completely just defeats the purpose of me saying not for any particular reason, but the reason is because I find that blending my products in with a sponge just melts all the products together more seamlessly, and the formula of it seems to be quite nice as well. The packaging though is killing me. It's like the smallest wee dough fit ever. I'll blend this out my forehead and then I have to go and sort out my washing. Like, how beautiful is that base so far? For that only being a wee bit of a skin tint, bit of concealer, a bit of cream bronzer. I was thinking of just going in and using the curve case and using one of the blushes from in here, because I have one of the pressed blushes by Maybe Mitchell that I've never used before. It's in the shade Hint of Innocence, so it seems to be very similar. Well, kind of similar to a Shy Boy. I think a Shy Boy is one of the blushes, whereas I think this is like the pressed version of a Shy Boy. And then a Shy Boy, yeah, so a Shy Boy is in here. So I was thinking Maybe Mitchell cream blush, Maybe Mitchell pressed blush, just kind of see how they work together. Mixing these two shades. Just giving that brush a wee clean. I'm now going to go in and just continue to blend this out. Like, that looks so nice. There's obviously like a nice sweet sheen and glow off them as well. I always seem to take my blush quite high for some reason, so I'm going to go in with the concealer sponge and just do a wee bit of pressing at that. I'm so looking forward to trying this because I know I'm going to absolutely love this. So it also says here that it is enriched with cherry extract and hyaluronic acid. Right, my forehead's like soaking. my wee strips of hair are soaking. Hint of Innocence by Maybe Mitchell. I feel like this is going to be really pigmented, so I'm going to take the tiniest wee bit of that to just, yeah. Oh, this is the first time I've actually tried his pressed powder blushes. Do let me know if you have tried his bronzing shades in the pressed blushes. Are they worth getting? Oh, that's really nice, isn't it? That colour is absolutely beautiful. It definitely does look like quite a scary colour, and this is what I love about scary colours of blush. You do feel really intimidated, but you see, if you just take a light hand, you can customise a really scary, bold, intense blush like this. You can take the tiniest wee bit for just a really nice, like, blushed, nice wee cheeky hint of blush, or you can build it up and be really intense. You can do that with most blushes, obviously, if you're able to build them up. But you see really deep colours like this, they're beautiful. They're so nice, and I feel like this colour here, especially for like this time of year, like autumn, winter, it's such a beautiful seasonal colour. And I feel like this colour as well is going to complement any skin tone. Maybe if you're a wee bit paler or you're quite pale, you might want to take definitely quite a light hand. But I would say on a darker skin tone, this would look absolutely lush. Bronzer is the finale. It's the last step in my base makeup routine. And so if it goes wrong... This is of course from Pink Honey, and this is the Baked Face Frosting, and I took the shade Catchy Cookie. So swatching it, like, it seems to be okay. It feels to be really nice and smooth. The colour looks to be okay. As you can see, it's a really nice warm toned bronze. I can't help but think that the packaging is very similar to MAC, even with like the dome of the product. Here's the thing, right? It's going a wee bit funny at the outer area of my face. But here's the thing, and this is one thing I've definitely noticed with me wearing less coverage and less product on my face. I find that the more and more I build up product then onto my not so full coverage base to start with, I find that products don't sit as well on top of each other. Am I explaining this correct? I don't know if I am, but I can't be the only person that feels like this or has noticed this or experiences this. You see, whenever I have like my full glam, full coverage base, more hairs on my face, fuck off. Yeah, whenever I have like my full coverage, full glam base, I feel like all the products that I then put on top of that, they build up so nicely, everything's so seamless, and everything's just chef's kiss. Perfect. But you see, when I have like a really wee shitty coverage product on or something, I find that products that I then go to layer on top go patchy really, really quickly. And I don't know, like, am I the only one that thinks that or experiences that? Like, I feel like that bronzer is actually, it's okay actually, it's not too bad. It definitely does have potential, but I'm going to try it again on a more full coverage base because I have noticed it's going a wee bit patchy here and it's going patchy down around here. This is the Chocolates palette that she used to. It's a really pretty wee palette, so I'm going to take this for... I'm going to take this shade here. I'm just going to do my blend from the lash line up into the upper crease and brow bone, just on the outer corner. If it becomes a wee bit messy or anything at the edges, not to worry, it doesn't matter. You can go in with a clean brush and just give that a wee bit of a blend. Like so. Clean brush, just up and down and back and forth. This shade now, and again I'm going to keep just the blend and the placement of the shadow on the outer corner. In my head I'm literally just imagining like just packing on a circle and then, oh, where'd it go? Going into a mixture of the first shade that we took, back to that shade, just back and forth, taking a mixture of those shades and blending, but still maintaining that blend just at the outer corner. What's the difference here? These two shades here look very, very similar. I'm just going to go into this one, and I'm going to be taking this on a more petite brush because this is now our darkest shade. Again, I'm going to be packing that and focusing it on the outer corner, starting quite tight to the lash line and just bringing it up slightly. As I say, because it is our darkest shade, we're not wanting to be packing this on too much because we don't want it to overpower or overblend onto the other shades. So just feel free to like heavily just pack that shadow on, just using like the pattern motions. Going back in and blending. Mainly just like packing on and blending, just these shades. Taking that big fluffy brush and taking this shade here, and I'm just going to do a wee bit of a light dusting, just aiming towards the brow. I also took a flat brush, like a flat fluffy brush, I have no idea where it disappeared to, and the pressed powder that I used, I just set the inner corner of my lids with that, just to really open up the inner corner of the lids a wee bit more. I have a couple of products here from Pink Honey. I have their new Toxic Trait Liner, and I also have their Not Your Baby Mascara. This is my 03. I like to use this for eyeliner, especially gel eyeliner. So I just stamp it on, and the flat top is just going to create a really nice sharp straight line, I suppose. It dries matte and it is waterproof, so I'd say it'll be really nice and really good in the waterline. Create my wing. I'm going to start at my lower lash line and just come straight up and out. Straight up and out, that would mean straight up, never mind. Just kind of I like to apply pressure and then let go of the pressure and flick. Not Your Baby mascara. I don't like the wand. I don't like these hard plastic bristle wands. You know, like the, what was it, the Benefit, their real mascara? Like the bristles, or the wand in that mascara. Not a fan at all. Like, it gives me a Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara bristle wand. No, I don't like that. No. No, no, I don't like this, and I don't know why. It's made my lashes look shit. So I just used the Cash Beauty Nude Ombre Lip Liner, and I'm taking a wee bit of the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade London. I was also putting a wee bit of mascara, like a wee bit of this mascara underneath my lashes, just to connect my real lashes to the false lashes. And I've also just realised that I think the other reason I don't like it is because the formula is very wet. I prefer more of a, like a clay mascara. I don't know, that's just far too wet for me. And the fuck? No, see, that's nearly oily. That, like, I noticed that, like, I was able to get, like, the lashes just coated, but it was doing nothing. It was separating a wee bit. It looked clumpy. Yeah, it just was like an oily serum type mascara. That was pretty successful. I think I pretty much liked all of the products, bar I wasn't a big fan of the primer. Not a big fan of the primer, but in saying that, that's nothing to do with the product itself. That's just my personal preference. That's all. So sometimes I feel like these products or these videos can be a wee bit because somebody can say that they don't like a product, or oh, it doesn't work for them, just based on their preference within a product doesn't mean the product's actually shit. For example, that primer, everybody loves it on TikTok, but it's just not my preference of primer. It's not a go-to primer that I would use. Mascara, shit. I will actually link and list all the products that I did use down below in the description box for you. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.